Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore live show. It's Sunday night, and you know what that means. We're here for another review of Doom Prophecy Season 1. As always, this is the nerd you're going to hear the host, show on. So, we're wonderful co host, Barry and Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful Sunday night. Sunday.
Damn straight, damn straight. And we're here to talk about Doom Prophecy. But before we can get to the reviews, Brad, how are you doing, man?
I survived Thanksgiving. I'm good. How are you, Roll?
I survived Thanksgiving. Yeah, I mean, we wasn't a big family gathering. It was just what's it called? My dad, my aunt, my grandma, me, and my bro. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it was. But yeah, we did that. Then the day after, my another aunt came to visit us, so we hung out with her. And then that was on Friday. So Saturday, what the fuck did I do on Saturday? God. Oh yeah, Saturday my dad was grilling. My dad grilled out there at my grandma's house. And then yeah, today I streamed for a little bit, and today I'm just getting back on here.
Nice.
Not
Very
much
cool.
not much going on around town here.
Nah.
You know. Try to keep it as chill as I could. Um but tomorrow I'm back to work. Brad's back to work. And we're starting off our month with another movie review. So yeah. But Brad wanted to start this whole fucking hour earlier than usual.
I thought. Well, here's the thing: is I asked Google. I'm like, okay, what time does Dune start? And it's like 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, and I'm like, that was only
Huh?
2 hours. Yeah. So it was wrong.
Yeah. Because
It
it
should only
starts
be
at
2 hours.
8. It starts at 8 o'clock here.
Yeah. So it starts at 7 for me.
Yeah. Well, remember, you're not this for now. You're not observing Pacific time. You're
Yeah.
observing Mountain time.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I stay.
Yeah, I
Arizona
know,
just
but
stays.
yeah, Arizona doesn't have a fuck. But for now, like what you're thinking about is like, okay, no, it's not Pacific time because that's 2 hours behind me.
Yeah.
Right, Mountain time is the one that's an hour behind me. So you got to be paying attention to Mountain time, not Pacific time. Yeah. So yeah, time zones, Brad, fucking crazy.
That worked out
Yeah,
fine. So
yeah.
I didn't miss anything.
No. I did some camel grinding today on BO6. Ended up getting my third gold gun. Yeah, I gotta keep doing another one now, and just fucking getting headshots is a bitch, bro. Some of these guns getting headshots is a bitch. The one I was working on was really bad.
Yeah.
Now the new one that I'm working on is a little better, but wasn't terrible. Yeah, and of course Mix was yelling. Yeah, yeah,
That's never gonna change.
yeah, yeah. But anything interesting to report back from Thanksgiving, Brad? What was that turkey like?
The smoked turkey. It turned out really good.
Yeah.
But the igniter on my smoker went out, and I
What?
don't have a replacement, so I had to order that. But so and don't do this at home, people listening, kids. So in
Yeah.
order to get the fire going on my smoker, you know the little tumbleweed little fire starters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was throwing that shit.
Jesus Christ, Brad. Jesus Christ, Brad. That's bad.
It worked. I wouldn't recommend it, but I had no other choice. So, but it managed. It finally decided to calm the fuck down and stay at a good 275 for quite a long time. And yeah, the turkey turned out great.
Damn. All right. Well, I'm glad that it ended up working out for you. Probably shouldn't have been doing that shit though. You
Yeah,
probably
probably
could have
not.
fucking burned down your house.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have a fire extinguisher just in case for that. So yeah, that's already.
what the fuck is that
I'm
fire
already
extinguisher
aware
gonna
I
do
might
when
burn
the
down
fucking
my
thing
house.
is already, you
Yeah.
know, taking half of your home?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, I kept a watch over it quite well. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Like, I'm
didn't
not
I didn't.
moving away from here.
It's not like a fryer, like the home videos you see of people trying to fry a turkey and end up
Yeah.
just you know like people with no brains. Like I'm not going to wear shoes while I do this. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm just going to drop the turkey in all at once.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not a good idea. It's not a good idea at
no,
all.
no.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Brad, some people don't got a brain. Or don't have them, but it's not working.
Yeah, or just decide to leave it at home that day.
Yeah. Yep. It's like the people who fucking do it inside the house.
Yeah, I don't trust those people.
Yeah.
Because technically they have the ones that you can like they're enclosed and so you can fry the turkey. Still, I wouldn't trust that. I'm not trusting like any of that peanut oil not catching on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. But yeah, Brad, I didn't even have turkey this year, Brad.
Really? What
No,
you
we
have?
had
Steak?
it
Carne
was a
asada?
cheat day. It was my cheat day. That was my cheat day. The fucking cookout was my cheat day. We go back to the regular diet that we're on tomorrow. I mean, today we went back on it, but tomorrow, yeah. Um, we had pork ribs and beef ribs,
Ooh,
and we had some potatoes. We had some not carrots. I'm sorry, corn
yeah.
and some spaghetti.
That sounds pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Not bad. That's a lot of
terrible.
protein.
Yeah, yeah. It was all really good.
Yeah.
My aunt got the recipe from a fucking TikTok video. But thankfully, what's it called? She's not one of those aunts who like makes like fucking what's it called? I don't know, fucking green bean, fucking black eyed peas,
Mm,
string bean casserole, or whatever the
ooh,
fuck you call
okay.
it. Yeah, yeah. That's why the fryers are from the Darwin brand of cookware.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
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 Yep, Stacy.
Yep. But yeah, that's all I got to report, Brad. Not much else going on around here. Oh no, I do, Brad. I do. Fucking shit, man. Oh God. Saturday. No, not Saturday. Tuesday, Brad. I went ahead. By the way, I watched the Nora, Sean Baker's new movie. Who we reviewed one of his movies, Tangerine, which which you loved. I've already seen before. His new film is even better. It's great. But that day I decided to go and film my vlog.
Oh, you made a vlog.
Yes, for the Criterion sale.
Okay.
For my other channel.
Oh yes. Sound
this motherfucker
Hey.
was not charged.
Oh no.
So all of that footage has no audio.
We're just having issues with audio, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. All of this has no fucking audio. So it's I got nothing to show for that vlog. I had to record a whole new video where I was just going through everything I bought.
I mean, you could have done it silent movie style.
Fuck off.
Just have it black and white with panels in between what you said.
Rachel told me dub it. You're telling me to do a fucking silent film type. I went ahead. I just filmed my own video, another video, and I'm just gonna put bits and pieces of that fucking footage into it. But yeah, I was very disappointed with that. Very disappointed, but it happens to the best of us. Just wish it wouldn't have happened to me, But yeah, all of that footage unusable. Teflon random web level ADR. Nope. But that happened. And then that was it. That was all that happened. Oh, anything Black Friday purchases, Brad?
Bunch of winemaking stuff. That's about it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Nothing really. I mean, it's mine and my wife's hobby, so nothing really.
Yeah.
Let me see what I ordered. I did get a book.
Yeah. Brad, once again, if you have not picked up Seven Samurai yet, what's it called? You've got a couple hours before you can.
Oh, I can pick up Congo too, huh?
Yeah. Congo too, right? Yeah. But until you got to wait until July for it to go on fucking sale again.
I did buy some fabric to fix my outdoor seats.
Okay. You're going to do all that?
Brenda's going to do all that. I'm
okay. You're like, yeah, I just bought it. I just bought it.
Yeah.
I was like, I do not have the fucking patience for that.
Well, and here's the thing: is I was on the fence. I'm like, do we just want to buy the fabric? Do we buy the chairs? And the chairs for 6 of them are like $600 and something, and the fabric in total is like 100. And I'm like, I guess I'm buying the fabric.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I'm buying the fabric.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, well, yeah, but I mean that's it. I had no Black Friday purchasing, so I just I mean I got 2 films, but that's it. I gotta wait for those to get in. But other than that, I really got nothing else going on. Just managed to because I mean there really isn't anything that's great,
No.
right now. Nothing
No,
that was
I mean, there's nothing. Also, like, it comes to a point where it's like I don't need anything.
no.
There's
Yeah, I
nothing.
mean I want a PS5 really bad, but
Sorry.
what's it called? PS5 money. So, and the PS5 was like what, like fucking $50 off. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
which is that really a sale?
this ain't no
No,
fucking sale.
this is not a sale.
Yeah, ain't no goddamn sale. Also, where the fuck would I put the PlayStation 5? On this desk. I got no room for that thing. So, yeah. But I guess Brad. With that said, let's go ahead and talk about some Doom Prophecy, man.
Doom Prophecy.
Damn straight. So, without further ado, if you have not watched this week's episode, you should probably get out of here. You care about sports, but if you don't care about sports or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning. It is in effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, Brad, let's go ahead and do this thing, man. Doom Prophecy. Oh, hold on. How many fucking tabs I got here? Okay. Doom Prophecy, Season 1, Episode 3, titled Sisterhood Above All. Following a tragedy, young Tula worries about being accepted despite her family name, while a skeptical Valia struggles with the decision to take the vow of sisterhood. Episode is directed by Richard J. Lewis and written by Jordan Goldberg. Stories by Jordan Goldberg and stars Emily Watson, Mark Addy. Which, Brad, did you recognize who played Papa Harkonnen?
No, I didn't.
That's the good old Robert Baratheon, King Robert Baratheon.
Oh yes, Robert Baratheon. Yes,
I noticed from
Uncle.
the
That was
second
Uncle Harkonnen.
Yeah, Uncle Harkonnen. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was the moment that motherfucker spoke. I was like, "This is Robert." It's Robert. Yeah. Mark Addy, Jade Anuka, Jessica Barden, who plays young Valia, David Bark Jones, Camila Biput, Caroline Bolton, Sarah Sophie Busina, Wayne Brett, Shalom, Brune Franklin, and others. Yeah, there's a lot of other people in this. Emma Canning plays the young Tula, Harkonnen. Yeah, I always want to say fucking Harkonnen, Brad.
Harkonnen.
It's Harkonnen. Yeah. I thought I recognized her, but no, she's not in anything. I guess she just looks like some people that I've seen before in my life. But Brad, I'd have to say, Brad. I think the episode is good. Just I'm not quite amazed yet, Brad. I'm not quite amazed yet. We have mostly a flashback origin episode for Valia.
Which I did ask on last episode if we thought we would see more flashbacks, and yeah, this episode was basically a total flashback. So
yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, got a flashback with like the end revealing that her father's still alive. Her uncle's still alive, and but I did really like the episode. I did like this episode because in that flashback we get to see like that the sisterhood, like that the Reverend Mother Raquel really chose her. She really was guiding her under her wing, and also the whole struggle between the Harkonnens and the Atreides, and how far Tula was willing to go to pretty much be like, hey, getting revenge for her
For her
family,
brother. Yeah.
her brother. Yeah. So I like that. But Brad, what are your initial thoughts on the episode?
I thought it was good. I agree with you though. I'm not blown away by anything. I might have liked the last episode a little more than this one. It was good. I mean, I thought it was cool that we got to see the Harkonnens' homeworld, which
The ice planet. Yeah.
which is just as depressing as I would imagine.
Yeah.
And also the tension between Sister Dorothea and Valia, that being brought up again. And I mean, you watch that and you're like, Sister Dorothea is kind of a bully to
Yeah.
Valia, and I can see why Valia made her plunge a knife into her neck. I mean, and when we first see that, we're like, wow, Valia, like, she can't get past that Harkonnen name. Like, she really is just a stone cold killer. And the more you see that, it's like, no, there was tension back then, and she was being bullied, like, hardcore. So I think there's a little more insight into that, which I thought was cool. Yeah, Tula pulling a Red Wedding-esque,
Yep.
just killing the whole, like, multiple generations. Like, damn, that's cold. Or yeah, Tula doing that. I mean, that was probably one of the major parts of this episode. And then we get to see the machines.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like what's supposed to be banned, and what got a whole, like, everyone's, and then the sisters are totally just using that technology.
Yeah, and you're so literally it's in the vows that you're taking. You're not supposed to create a high intelligent, machine life. And now, like at the end, like you look underground, it's like, boom, machines, just machines and machines and machines.
Which begs the question: was that Raquel's project?
She said everything that's underground is her life's work and more.
So the main sister who started all of this
Mm-hmm.
is using the machines. So I mean, it now brings up to what is this sisterhood that she started? Is it just a cover for what's going down underground?
Yeah, yeah. I believe so, Brad. I believe so. I think it's like a cover up, and there's a lot that we're not being told. So
Do you think with Lila, do we get like a pet cemetery Lila that comes back? Like, it's not the actual Lila, but a whole, like, evil Lila or some shit.
something has to happen to lead us to where we are, where we are with the films right now, right? Which we know that all machine, what's it called? High machines are gone. There's nothing like that anymore. Something has to happen. So I wonder if like a zombie, like something like Pet Cemetery, type of Lila
Situation.
is gonna come back, which is just like fucking scary. Or if what's it called? Or if it's going to create like something, I don't know, something even worse. But
or if it's the whole Desmond kind of thing where he destroys that, or something to that regard, because now we have Valia, who has to go against the Imperium, or try to get back into the Imperium's good graces and push Desmond out. So now she has to go against Desmond, who we still don't exactly know what he is. We know he's touched by something.
He's touched by something. My brother was wondering if maybe that's the guy who started the Sardaukar army. Remember the cool motherfuckers that get recruited by the Harkonnens?
Yeah.
In Dune Part 1, with the fucking yeah.
Not possible.
My brother was wondering if that maybe is like that's the guy who started that whole army, but I don't know. I all I know is that this guy has some sort of power. This guy has some sort of power, and he's able to, resist the voice.
Well,
also,
and he's born of blood and spice. So this dude has died and come back.
Mm-hmm. He's died to come back, or has he taken? Because he had been in Arrakis before, right?
Yeah. No, no, that's where the set they see the sandworm
Yeah.
eat him, I guess.
So I wonder if he has taken the water of life, which you don't know anything about the water of life yet because of course you haven't watched Doom Part 2. You should probably
Yeah,
watch Doom Part 2.
I should probably watch
So I
that.
wonder if maybe Desmond has taken the water of life yet and he's come back from the dead, but who the fuck knows, man? Who the fuck knows? That Desmond guy, he really is one of the most interesting parts of this whole
Yeah, and it
series
wasn't in
right
this
now.
episode.
But Dad, it's just a little Terminator with Chat GPT. Yep, yep, yep.
Yep,
Who
yep.
cares, man? Who cares? Um, but other than that, Brad, you mean you really see that everybody's like really grown close to Sister Valia. I mean, not Valia.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Sister Lila. Sister Lila. How everybody was really distraught that they
she
had to say
passed
goodbye to
away.
her.
Yeah, and I mean Tula was extremely distraught.
Yeah,
That was basically her daughter. Um, I also I like the background info that we get of what it's like in Valia and Tula's childhood.
yeah,
How her mother is just a total bitch.
yeah, yeah. Her mother. So, did they even
Just
say what happened to the father, Brad?
no. I mean, because he was the mayor there or whatever that he was.
Yeah.
They had status, but at the same time, you know, the mother just completely hated Valia.
Yep.
Like they blamed her for everything. They blamed her for Tula going and like murdering all the Atreides.
Yeah. I mean, the one that they loved was the brother, and the brother obviously died.
Yeah,
You know, and
and
yeah,
but yeah, I mean we get to see that she first denied the agony, and then I guess you can just take it mobily. Like you don't really need anyone there. Um,
yep,
I don't know how like you're supposed to like they're supposed to know that you took it, but she did take it. But I
yeah,
wish we could have seen more of like her family legacy like coming to her because they didn't really show that. I think that would have been interesting of like, okay, who was in your background? I mean, because you've got that whole story of the machines and how their one family member supposedly ran away, but they're saying he didn't run away. Like, would he be one to show up and like tell her the truth on that?
who knows? Who knows, man? Because I mean, you bring up a really good point because it's just would she have been able to see that or not? And it just we didn't get that. Maybe we'll get into that in the next episode, or maybe that's just stuff that might come
Yeah,
down later in the series as
but
we
also
gear
I think
towards
it's
maybe a
just
season two.
women who they see.
Yeah. Well, because the sisterhood, right?
Yeah,
Sisterhood. So maybe it is, Brad. Maybe it is. It's just like she only can see the women in her family.
yeah. But I think it would have been kind of interesting to see exactly, kind of like we got with Lila's vision. She got to see like two. She got to see Raquela, and then she
Yeah.
got to see whatever the hell her name was, Dorothea.
Yeah. Also, I mean the visuals are great, guys. Like the effects are incredible. The scene where Raquel finds Lila in the rain. I mean, just all of that just looked incredible. Um, I just
I thought that whole scene right there was great because it because Valia could not denounce Harkonnen, no matter even if
mhm.
she wanted to. Like,
Nope.
there's just too much to that name for her just to give it up.
Yep. As much as she wants to, she can, Brad.
Yeah.
She can. Um, but I have to say, like I said, Brad, like think the show's good. Like I think the show's good. It's just not great. I'm not amazed yet.
Not
I'm
yet.
kind of same where I was with the last episode. I think it's an improvement over the first one, but I just don't think it's anything that's really like blowing me away yet.
I think it's still kind of a slow trod that we're at.
Yeah, but how much more can we take when
I
we're
don't know.
halfway through the season?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you figure you'd have kind of something climactic happen in a,
Well, the climactic was apparently the fucking what's it called? The reveal of the machines.
I guess, yeah, that the sisters are using the machines. But I mean, I feel like Desmond, that whole storyline with Desmond is what's going to be
Yeah.
the major.
Well, they
turning
obviously
point.
want Lila off. They wanna take Lila off of the position of Reverend Mother.
Valia.
That's the whole. I'm sorry, Valia. I'm sorry. They want Valia off the position. They don't want her to
Yeah.
be Reverend Mother.
Well, I think they want the sisters out. At least Desmond does.
Yeah.
The sister out of completely.
Yeah. Which obviously, if you watch Dune Part 1, the scissors aren't gone.
No,
they're
they're very much
still
there.
here. Yeah.
The whole
So,
hand in a box thing.
yeah. So we'll see. I mean, like I said, I enjoy the aspect of like the political intrigue, and I like another whole freaking conflict of power here. But I mean, I haven't been amazed yet, and I don't think it's anything that's really moving the wheel here. Like
No, I think it's consistently good.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah, it's
nothing
consistently
great.
Good. Yeah. Yo, Words. Sup? What's going on, Words? Hope you're having a good one. Is this show worth watching?
Do you like Dune Part 1 and Part 2?
Yeah. Do you like Dune
that'd be
Part
the
1 and Part
question.
2? Then, if you really like Dune Part 1 and Part 2, then maybe I'd say, but
Maybe.
I'd say wait until it ends, and
Yeah.
then we'll let you know.
I think the background info is kind of cool with it, but right now the first 3 episodes, they're just good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Word said no. Then probably
Yeah, you don't watch this. You're not,
yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, Words. You're not gonna like this then. If you didn't even like those films, then don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you like David Lynch's Dune?
Yeah. Well,
you're
God,
really not gonna like
you're
this.
gonna hate this if you like David Lynch's Dune. It's nothing like David Lynch's Dune.
Oh, Word said very slow movies.
I disagree.
He disagrees, but the show is moving slowly. So
yeah,
I would not I would not say you would see it any different than the movie's words.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, Brad, not much else to report with this episode, right?
I don't
I mean the whole thing with the horse,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, but that let's be real, the whole point of the horse was to show that the poison works.
Yeah.
That was really the whole point with the fucking
Yeah.
the horse broke its leg and then she poisoned it, and that should have been like a whole thing of like, and then after we learned that his name is Atreides, we're like, oh. And then you hear like nothing going on outside, you're like, oh.
Yeah, somebody got
they got murked.
They sure as hell did, Brett. They sure as hell did. But yeah, I was like, oh wow, like yeah, she went ahead and just did a whole red wedding.
She red weddinged all of them.
Yep, she really did. They all took the Joffrey treatment, Brad.
Well, and then I mean, so her revenge and hate was so strong for this family that she literally killed. How long a relationship was she having with this guy?
She said it was like it was like a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she had been planning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
she had been planning
now it brings up the question, like, there is an Atreides. He's the sword master or the master of arms or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's the spy and he's the weapons master. So it brings up, was he the dude with the broken leg, the kid?
Probably. I don't know, Brad. I don't know. I guess
like,
we just have to keep
the
watching.
Kid's alive. So I feel like if we haven't
Yeah.
already seen him.
Yeah, that kid's alive. So I wonder who that kid ends up becoming. But yeah, yeah, that kid's still alive. But I mean, other than that, Brad, I thought, like I said, the episode was good. I'm not amazed yet. I'm pretty much same where I've been with the last couple episodes. So I'm roughly sitting around like a 7.5.
I did have a question. So the uncle Harkonnen.
Yeah.
He went from little tiny snow village, like little to nothing, and now he's in a penthouse.
Yep.
How is that?
Who the fuck knows? Did Valia put him up there?
Well, but he treats Valia like shit when she shows up.
Oh, so yeah.
It's kind of like if she did this for all of you, and then you're just being an asshole. I'd throw you in the fire you're looking at.
Yep. Good old Robert Baratheon, huh, Brad?
Yeah. I put his old ass in the fire.
Yeah. He looks like he's ready for it to come to an end, bro.
Yeah.
That man looks like it's just any day now, bro. Any day now. Um, just went to the big dragon reveal. Yeah, yeah. So roughly, Brad, I'm where I was with the last one. I think I said 7.25 on the last one, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because I said seven and
Yeah.
a half on the last time.
Yeah, I'm 7.25 on the last one. Nothing that I'm amazed with yet. Music is still really good. I think the visuals look amazing. I still feel somewhat of a disconnect here with the show and the source, and I think that it's just I'm not saying that it needs to be exactly like part one and part two, but I just feel like I don't feel like this is the same universe. I still feel disconnected from it, and I don't feel like this exists within the same universe
Well,
of
there
Dune.
were trees that were green.
Shut the fuck up, Brad.
There's
I'm
a
not
lot less
talking
sand.
about. I'm not talking
I know.
about.
I know. I'm just being an ass right now.
Visually. I'm talking
I
about
know.
thematically and stylistically. I feel like this just doesn't feel the same, and it just doesn't feel like it exists within the whole universe of this
I mean,
source material.
but again, I come to, and like I get what you're saying, but again, I come to this is 10,000 years in the past.
I know.
If
but
we look at our history 10,000 years in the past, Raul, none of that would look anything like what we have today.
Yeah, but what
We
I'm
would not be
saying
living in
is
the same world.
thematically, the whole religious aspects of Dune and the whole, political aspects, this feels very just like it doesn't really match, you know?
I haven't seen part 2, so
You need to fucking watch part two, Brad. Like, how many fucking times do I need to stress it to you, Brad? You need to fucking watch part two.
I probably need to watch part 2.
Yeah. Yeah. God damn it. But, Brad, what's your final verdict?
I'm going with a 7 out of 10. I thought last week's episode was better than this one. I think it's still a good show, but again, I haven't been amazed by anything. I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is cool. I mean, I get it. This is Dune. And parts of the show, it's like, oh, okay, well, that was cool, but consistently throughout every episode, it's just okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you said, it's good. It's just nothing that I'm amazed with yet.
No.
And I also, like I said, I don't know if this is because of the source material that this is from. This obviously the son's books are not better than the father's books, but who knows, man. All I know is I'm having a good time with it. I am enjoying it. I'm just nothing that's uber amazing. Nothing that I'm saying wow, this is some of the best television I'm seeing on TV right now. No.
I mean, I'm glad to have sci-fi on TV because you don't get that too often. So
yeah. But I do wonder if the way that, I mean, I'm not really on social media anymore, so I don't know how Twitter is reacting to this show. I don't know what Reddit is saying about this show, so I don't know where the word of mouth is on Doom Prophecy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's going to influence whether or not we get a second season or not, but I don't know. But
I mean, I think it's dependent on how many views the show gets. That'll be the determining factor from HBO.
Yeah.
Or Max, or whatever the hell
or
it
Max,
is nowadays.
I mean, what's it called? WB Discovery. So all I know is that I know that this show came about because, of course, the massive popularity that Doom Part 1 got, and how much people were really into the whole aspect of the Bene Gesserit in that show, in that film. So I don't know. I think we're starting to realize that Brian Herbert's books, you shouldn't really adapt them to the screen.
Maybe.
Who knows?
We'll see. Yeah. We'll see how this continues on. But how many episodes does this thing have? 6?
6. So we're halfway now.
So
which is also another massive fucking problem here.
Yeah, it's not a lot of episodes.
Enough with these 6 to 10 episode shows, man. Stop. Give me 10 to fucking 20 again.
Yeah.
It's just it's dumb. You give no room for some of this storytelling to really sit with your audience.
And I mean, if we know Dune, and I don't know, I know the original Dune book is huge. I can only imagine what they made the prequels. I'm guessing they're huge. So I mean, it's kind of like where I'm at with the Dark Tower series. It's you need 10 seasons at 12 episodes at least every season.
Yeah.
For that.
So the book that this is, based upon, Sisterhood of Dune this season, It's roughly like 496 pages.
So it's pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Dune big, but it's pretty big.
Yeah.
So with
Well, it's part of a
WB's
whole fucking
record
trilogy.
with
Okay.
Sci-Fi, will be on CW next season too. We went so Cinema. Unfortunately, he's probably not wrong.
Yeah. So with that said, Brad, that concludes our review of Sisterhood. Sorry, not
Sister
Sisterhood.
of the Traveling Pants.
What's it called? Dune Prophecy, season 1, episode 3. But without further ado, we thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, check us out on nerdcore.com, Instagram at the Nerdcore, Letterboxd at the
The Traveling
Nerdcore,
Spice.
TikTok at the Nerdcore, Patreon.com/Nerdcore. For $1 a month, you get our episode tomorrow that's live on Patreon, ad-free and early, before it drops to anybody on Tuesday at 12 p.m. Central Time, and along with other cool exclusives. Our Discord link is in the description below, where you can find us and chat with us about Dune, about anything you want. We're there. We're pretty active, talking about wrestling, talking about movies, talking about TV, you name it, we talk about it. Make sure that you leave a like on the video, leave a subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss another review that drops on the channel. And of course, make sure that you leave a comment. Tell us what you think about the episode. Tell Brad to put up some shorts. On the podcast feed, make sure that you leave a 5-star review and you follow us on that feed as well, as all of that helps us out so much. And of course, thank you to our Patreon supporters. They make it possible. We love you guys. Tomorrow we're starting off on Patreon, like I said, with our next review. And yeah, man, I think we're gonna have a pretty cool December, Brad. I think we got a pretty good month ahead of us, huh?
Yep.
Some great films.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, if it starts off with what I just watched today for a review tomorrow, it's gonna be a good month.
Yeah. I did put the schedule, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, with that said, that concludes our review and our episode today. Brad, let's go ahead and get them the hell out of here.
All right, Raul, the main host as always. Thank to Stacy and Words for joining us in chat. Thank our listeners out there, our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, don't snort the spice. Young Yoda out.